umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep.
Edged.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Massive edge. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Just about timed that perfectly.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 36 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going. Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Nicely played.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong and it's going to take something special to break it up. Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. But one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Yep.
First ball, and that'll go all the way to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait on.
That's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yep.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Going with pace now.
Left armour is coming into the attack.
Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. What a catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep. Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. 1 over left in the innings. Hasaranga to bowl it. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Not far away at all from hitting the stumps. They'll breathe a sigh of relief.
This looks like it's all over. 18 runs to win. Just need to bowl sensibly.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Big edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.